a higher apex and just drops even further into the ground. And it's a good example of another benefit, but you also got to have a lot of skill, a lot of ability to locate that pitch, and Treadwell with a good chase pitch on Diaz.
First pitch swinging, Briceño hits it deep out into right. Encarnacion is onto the track. He leaps up and it is gone. Just over the drink rails in right field. Miguel Briceño continues a powerful May. He hits his third home run of the month and has tied this game 1-1. Playing last couple of the game. Here's a fly drilled deep out into right field. Encarnacion running out of room, leaps at the wall, and it is off of the drink rails, a home run. He nearly brought it back, but Miguel Briceño opens up the eighth with a solo home run. Carolina back up by 3.
In the Dominican Summer League, Brewers splitting a couple games, one team beating Cleveland, the other losing to Baltimore. And in the Arizona Complex League, Brewers and Guardians tonight at 9. 3-1, swing, line drive out into right field. Atunez on the move, still going over his head and all the way to the wall. To second base, Briceño. He will slam on the brakes there with a leadoff double.
And that extra base hit is brought to you by Bigger Buildings and Country Living. Located
70 to 75 as a freshman, pretty good. But was hitting 88 by the time he got to his sophomore year at Fuquay Arena High School. The 1-0 swung on a line down the left field line by Briceño. Will it stay fair? It will. Banking up against the wall. Briceño turns first, digging for second. Hawk's throw is offline. A standing double by Miguel Briceño. Strikeouts. The right-hander out of Fort Myers, Florida, pitched for Florida Atlantic before being picked up by Cleveland. His first pitch lined into right field. Seduni going back over his head and up against the wall by Briceño to third base. Slamming on the brakes is Garcia. Then the ball rolls away. Garcia racing for home. He slides in safely to tie the game. We'll go to the bullpen in the third inning. We'll wait and see. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Briceño swings and lifts a high fly ball down the left field line. This ball's hit well, and this ball is off the top of the wall. Briceño to second base. Ball ricochets back toward the infield, but it's a standing double for Miguel Briceño. And a 2-out knock for the Mudcats. 8. Diaz leading away from second. A 2-0 pitch on Miguel Briceño. Swung on line out toward right center field, angling over. Atunez won't get it. It rolls past him, splits the gap, and goes all the way to the wall. Scoring to tie the game is Diaz. And into second base, Briceño with a standing second. Another glance back, and now the pitch. Swung on, bounced to the right side. That's through a base hit into right field. Around third comes Garcia. Here's the throw from Atunez. It's up the third base line, and the Mudcats with a out here. The 0-1. Line drive, right field. That is down a base hit. So with one on, with one out, the Mudcats now have 2 men on, and they bring the tying run to the plate.
Briceño up in the count 3-0. He had his third home run of the season yesterday out the opposite field. The first home run allowed by Alonzo Treadwell this year. And now he cracks one out towards right center. Ochoa running back. He won't get there. It will one hop over the wall. And it's a ground rule double for Miguel Briceño. The strong week for the Carolina third baseman continues.
Now the batter is Miguel Briceño. Moises Diaz, who's got a fastball slider and a changeup for the 23-year-old. Gives up a blast down the left field line. That is fair. And it 2-hops the wall and left. Briceño hustles in. And a 1-out double for the Mudcats. Miguel Briceño with the third double of the game.
Briceño swings, hits a fly ball down the right field line. This is trouble. It is a fair ball and into the corner. 2 runs are going to score. Briceño is into
with the game still tied. 2-0 pitch. Briceño swings, serves one out toward right center field. Diaz on the move, still going, won't get there. Into the alleyway and all the way to the wall. Around second and dropping anchor there, Miguel Briceño with a leadoff double. So Briceño wasting no time with an extra base hit. For Briceño, it's his 10th double of the year. Now Bleiberg Diaz digs in, batting .220.
Polanco at the gut. He delivers. Liner into right center field. That's a base hit. And runs coming home for Carolina as that ball goes all the way to the wall. Castillo in from second. Garcia motoring in from first base. He scores as well. And Miguel Briceño with a professional at bat. A 2-out, 2-strike, 2-run double to put the Mudcats up 2-0 in the top of the second.
And he was just 1 for 11 in the series prior to that, but battles Polanco on the 6th pitch of the AB. Knocks it up the right center field gap and really.
First pitch due on Briceño, and it is lined out toward right center field and down. This ball into the alleyway and rolls all the way up against the warning track. Briceño hustling for second. The throw in will be late. A standing double for Briceño. That is, believe it or not, the first extra base hit for the Mudcats tonight. As Briceño socks his 13th double of the year out toward right center. Tying run in the scoring position, and Jose Acosta will be the batter. Acosta nothing of 2 today. He struck out and flied to center.
It's 2-1, swung on, looped into center. Could it get over the head of Tommy Hawk? Yes, it does, as Hawk almost collides with Morejo, pursuing that baseball all the way to the track, and that will clear the bases. It's got to feel good. 3-1 to Briceño. Pulled fair. Right past Christian Apchick at third base, and that's going to get into the corner, kick off the bullpen of the Hillcats. It'll score Walling with ease, and Briceño
On the count. Here comes the pitch. Swing, ground ball right side and through a base hit. Here comes Mercado around second. Ball bobbled, and the Mudcats walk it off again. A series victory for the Cardiac.
4-1. So for Valdez, book closes on him. He gives up 4 runs, 3 of them earned on 6 hits. As that one hit into right center, and now Briceño with a leadoff single to greet Magdaleno.
Not a very big lead. Up the middle and through the right side. Garcia stops at second. Gonzalez comes up throwing the center fielder. There's Briceño's first hit.
Caldera caught a runner trying to steal in the second inning. Here's a ground ball left side. It's by Luciano and through Jaworski as he dove for it. Out into left field, and back-to-back 2-out RBI hits have given the Mudcats their largest
ballparks. Never caught a foul ball. I've been to 28 of the currently 30 big league ballparks. Line drive, right center. That's down a base hit. Scoring easily, Castillo. Garcia around third. He will score 2. It's a 2-run hit for Briceño and a 3-0. 2 saves and 63 strikeouts. That ball lined into right center field, down a base hit. A little humpback line drive by Briceño. He's got a 2-hit contest.
On the way. He's 0 for 2. Briceño, the right-hander, and he swings to the first pitch, base hit. Deep center field. It's rolling out to Elijah Green on a rocket. And here are the Cats, 2 on with nobody out. A ball that was almost robbed of a hit, then a ball that was smoked, 101 off the bat. Right-hander Arguelles, the Virginia Tech product, works with a man on and 1 out. And the pitch. Slider poked to first and through the bag for a base hit. First to third goes Walling. He has it without a throw. And here come the Cats, tying run to the plate.
You don't have to draw the infield in. You don't have to do any of the fancy stuff. You just got to take care of the 9-hitter, Miguel Briceño.
Briceño grounded out in his first appearance today. A 5-3 putout across the diamond. First pitch to him. Swing and a ripper through the infield. That one screamed through the right side for an RBI single. Pena tosses it into the infield. It's the second run of the game for Carolina. The Mudcats now have men at first and second.
It is a great nickname. Big lead at first from Diaz. Throw home. Lined into right field. It's back-to-back 2-out singles against Jesus Rios. First Diaz, now Briceño. And that means you got to up the other 8 in the field. Now, Blake Mitchell, who's the designated hitter, also American-born, but from the state of Texas, 0-2. Breaking ball slapped to right field, and that might be trouble. Pena fields it on 1 hop tries to toss it in, but around third base.
Offered a pitch. He is now. Runner bluffs, doesn't go. Briceño grounds a base hit through the left side. Inside out swing there by Briceño as he guides one to left field. And the Mudcats have 2 on with 2 out.
Soft contact. The ball's going to stay in the yard.
And Polanco's 3-2 is a line drive to right for a base hit. Well, this is a perfect microcosm of Brian Polanco's season this inning. Leadoff walk, easy double play, 2 outs. Another 3-2 is floated to center field. Vaquero charging on, but he can't get it. It's down in front of him for a base hit for Briceño. That's 3 softly struck singles for the Mudcats against
9th Charleston State player to be selected in the Major League Baseball draft and the 3rd highest pick out of the school. 0-2 the pitch. Swung on, line to right field. That's down a base hit. Walling to second. He will slam on the brakes, and the Mudcats have the first 2 men on with nobody out in inning number.
The right-hander fires, and Briceño lines it through the left side of the infield for a 2-strike single. Fired in quickly by the left fielder, Peoples. Keeps Briceño at first. Brings the tying run to the plate for the Mudcats in Filippo Dituri.
just feels like Carolina's bullpen. And delivers a ground ball up the middle and into center field off of Miguel Briceño's bat.
Third hit of the game for Carolina, their second double. First pitch to Briceño from Correa is lined into left. That's a base hit, knocked down by Cuevas. Only play is to come into second with it, and it quickly puts runners at the corners for Carolina. Third. Bottom portion of their order coming up, 8, 9, and 1 against Braxton Bragg, coming off a 3-batter second inning. Briceño, Norman, and Rodriguez. Righty on righty matchup to start the third. First pitch is whistled in the left. That'll get down a base hit in front of Ethan Anderson. Third hit early on today for Carolina. Here it comes. A liner into center. That ball will fall. Got jammed a bit, but able to muscle it right back up the middle, and Briceño has his second hit of the game today, but he did pitch the final inning for the Mudcats last night. 1-2. He is whistled into right. That's a base hit. Charging is Stafford. He gloves. Nick Stanley will throw up the stop sign. The throw comes all the way home into nobody. It'll go to the backstop. That will move up the runner to second in Briceño. Castillo remains at third.
The 0-1 pitch, swung on, line off the pitcher's mitt, deflects into shallow right field. Another run is in. It's 2-0 Mudcats.
Strikeouts, but command Connor with 13 walks has been his biggest downfall.
Yeah, it has. He walked 3 in his last outing against Salem. He went 3 2/3 inning, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and then the aforementioned 3 walks on 3 strikeouts. That was in a start.
Into center field, past the glove of Napchik for a base knock. As Briceño goes first pitch swinging. The second hit of the night he spoke with about his ability. He talked about facing guys with metal bats as that's lined into right field, a base hit. Only the second hit in the professional career allowed by Schalke. And Briceño just did a good job.
Got to give Lynchburg some credit. Not too many teams have had all that much success against Carolina this year. That is roped to left field. It'll get right down in front of Cesarini as he played it well.
On a guy like Martinez. He's a little bit undersized at 5'10", 180, but it is that leadership, that maturity.
Briceño goes the other way on a line drive, gets in front of Morejo for a single. First base hit allowed by Martinez. The second single of the day for Briceño.
Well, and mainly because he just tore the Hillcats apart with the velocity he gets off the bat. That's grounded up the middle by Briceño, a base hit. I can't think of another player that had that much pop in his bat, or potential for that much pop in his bat every time.
Single in the 5th, single in the 7th. 12-3 Mudcats trailing in the 9th. The pitch, swing, ground ball up the middle. That might get through. It will. 1 run is in. Walling stops at third. And now a 12-4 game as Briceño drives in his 40 odds. Okay with the sign. 2-2. Lined into right field. That's a base hit. In to score Walling. Garcia stops at third. It's 11-3 Mudcats.
2-1. Chopper to third. Looking the runner back is Briceño, and he throws to Hall for the second out. Heads up baseball, making sure that Garcia doesn't try to take the extra base. Moguillon gets him to ground one to third. Briceño, Crow hops, and the inning is over. So
Swinging a pop-up. Foul, third base side. Briceño over, nearing the tarp. Briceño, does he have room? He does. Taking his right hand, putting it against the netting to brace himself. The ballpark just big enough. And a foul out there by Romero. Sir. As that ball grounded to third, big hop behind the bag for Briceño, throws across the diamond in time. Good stretch by D.
On the TV side, the pitch, swing and a miss, back pick to first, got him! Great throw by David Garcia and a good tag from Briceño. Be careful with this backstop. David Garcia, the fourth runner he's caught stealing in the series. Quick turn and a good slap tag right at the base. Maldonado 1-2. Rolled to second. Good charge from Briceño. Across his body and walling the pick at first for the second out. He does move the runner to third base, so Nick Peoples a little bit closer. Slow chopper over the mound. Charging Cooper. Throws across his body and makes the play for the first out. It was a slow.
From the stretch, Knopf throws home. Fastball rolled towards third. Briceño scoops, steps on the pillow, throws across the channel. A 5-3 double.
The 1-0. And ones today. The 2-0. Ground ball towards second base. Briceño picks it up, goes to short for one. On to first. Two. A double play. 4-6-3. The Mudcats turn the double play. And in the inning, Briceño to Turi and on to Norman as the Mudcats get out of danger in the sixth inning. No runs, one hit, nobody left. Our game. It's had quite the professional journey, or baseball journey in general. Ground ball to second base. Briceño picks it up, goes to second base for one as they get the lead runner, but that's it. A ball that was hit into the hole on the right side. I didn't think Briceño was going to be able to get that one. At least get it and go to second base. He did. Nice play. Hawk is forced out for the second out of the inning, and now runner goes. Pitch is grounded toward third. Backing up on a Briceño. One step. He throws to first in time to get Hawk and retire this side. 2-0. The right-hander Austin Reddy checks Hawk at second base. He goes for third. Pitches down and inside. Throw to third, and he is out. Hawk spiking his helmet, slamming on to first. Low throw, scoop by Briceño, double play.
Now this one too. Farmer shoots it on one hop to third, picked up by Briceño, steps on the bag for one, and starts a double play. That's a heck of a play there by Miguel Briceño, playing the short hop on a 100-mile-per-hour laser from Farmer. Fastball rolled left side. Briceño, the third baseman, goes the short way to second. And that's all she wrote for the Fred Nats to Salem after the All-Star break. This one's a fair ball, rolling slowly to third. Briceño on the transfer. Perfect throw. Dug out by Walling. Perfect throw given the situation on the run there to get Cruz. McHenry's up to second. And there's one out in the bottom of the ninth. The Freddies down by 3.
Perfect enough, right? Difficult play for the third baseman.
Salem, Fredericksburg, and Carolina. 1-2 from North. Cut on and rolled toward third. Baez backhands behind the bag. Collects and throws to first in time, and that'll be that. The one-out single does no harm as that ball popped foul right side. Briceño over nearing the first base dugout and has just enough room to snow cone the baseball right at the netting. Heel fouls out. 2 down.